My pranams to all Atmajyotis, divine light of the self. Welcome all of you for today's satsang of Jivanmukti Viveka. There's a gap of a few weeks in continuing the Jivanmukti Viveka. We were discussing three factors which are responsible for Jivanmukti. One is called Vasanakshaya, Manonasha, and Tattvajnana. The three factors which are required for Jivanmukti. Manonasha, Vasanakshaya, Tattvajnana. And we were also discussing how these are related to each other. Manonasha, Vasanakshaya, Tattvajnana, how they are related to each other. So let us take up today, continue with the discussion. The Jivanmukti describes two states of Gnani. Gnani in a meditative state is called Gnani in Samadhi Abhyasa. And Gnani in interaction with the world is called Vyutana Gnani. So whenever we understand Sloka, Bhagavad Gita and all, we have to understand both. Others whatever will confuse. Dukeshu anudigbanaha sukeshu vigataspraha vitaraga bhayakrodaha sthitati muniruchit, when we speak of. In Samadhi, there's no concept of any dukkha, sukha. Is in meditative state. Whereas dukkha and sukha will come when you interact with the world. So sthita prajna lakshana, anything, a clarity is required. Are we speaking of meditative state or are we speaking of a state of interaction with the world? So in a meditative state, we need to, Gnani is in Samadhi Abhyasa, Samadhi practice. Samadhi practice are two types, Savikalpa and Nirvikalpa. And Samadhi is of two types, Antar Samadhi, Bahya Samadhi. Totally there are 6 types of Samadhi. In Antar Samadhi, Savikalpa, Rupan with Savikalpa, Shabdan with Savikalpa, Nirvikalpa, 3 types. In Bahya Samadhi, we have 3 types. Rupan with Savikalpa, Shabdan with Savikalpa, Nirvikalpa. The focus of Antar Samadhi is consciousness. Focus of Bahya Samadhi is existence. So ultimately, inner and outer reality has to be one. Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvakhalida Brahma should be 500. So Gnani, when he is out of Samadhi, he cannot sit in Samadhi for all the time. He has to interact with the world. Of course, some Gnanis can sit longer time. Others who interact with the world is called Vyutana Gnani. Vyutana means when you are interacting with the world. So in Vyutana Gnani, when you are interacting with the world, what should be your bhava? Brahma bhava. All this is Brahman. That feeling should be there with the Gnani. So all being Brahman, all are one. Everything is connected. Okay. So when you interact with the world, there's a Brahma bhava gives rise a feeling of oneness, love, and compassion. So that is the Brahma bhava in Vyutana Gnani. Right? The further discussions will apply to these two. So there are 3 factors for Jivanmukti we spoke of last time. Manonasha, thinking mind comes to silence. Which is our thinking mind? Our left brain is the thinking mind. Left part of the brain is connected to thinking part. So Gnani's mind, Manonasha, thinking mind becomes silent. But working mind will be active. Will interact with the world, function. Thinking mind is stopped, working mind is active. It's like a sportsman, right? Sportsman, when he's playing tennis, he moves, but he doesn't think. The body moves. The working part of the mind works, hitting the ball wherever it is required. So that's called manonasha. Gnani functions very well in the world, but mind is silent. Thinking mind is silent. Is it clear? Okay. Then vasanakshaya. Vasanakshaya is basically raga and dvesha have to come down. Vasana and samskaras have to come down. The qualities like shama, dama, titiksha, uparti, shraddha, samadhana grow. So then finally, tattvajnana or viveka, discrimination. Nitya Nitya Viveka, Atma Anatma Viveka has to be developed. So last class we have taken in pairs, Manonasha, Vasanakshaya, Vasanakshaya, Tattvajnana. So various pairs combinations we have seen how they are related to each other. It's not they are not independent. One will affect the other. Today we'll take up Manonasha as the focus. There are 7 stages of enlightenment. Shubhecha. Shubhecha means, Shubhecha is desire for enlightenment. And what is the qualification for Shubhecha? Shubhecha, for qualification for that, is a vairagya. In the sense, nothing in the world can give me happiness. I have to discover myself, inner self. It's called Shubhecha, desire for enlightenment. Vicharana, one who is in Shubhecha will approach a master, starts the self-enquiry. That's called Vicharana stage. Next stage. From Shubhecha to Vicharana stage, next is self-enquiry starts. Then goes to the stage called Tanumanasi. Tanumanasi means mind becomes refined now. With refined mind, Nididhyasa or Samadhi Abhyasa is possible. Different types of Samadhi Abhyasa. Mind is gross, Nididhyasa Abhyasa is difficult. So then from Nididhyasa or Tanumanasi, he becomes Sattvapati. He gets an Aparoksha Dnana. The truth, direct experience of truth. So that stage, he is called Brahmavid. At that stage, vasanas, many of the bandha vasanas have dropped. Bhoga vasanas will be there. Enjoyment. Bandha vasanas is what causes I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect is dropped. That time his realization is Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivananu Nane, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. So that realization has happened at that stage. This is called 4th stage. He is also called Brahmavid, knower of Brahman. Now, what is his experience? He experienced the world as a dream. It's like world is a dream-like situation. He is awake in the dream. He knows it's a dream, but still, anything happens in the dream, he has to respond. It's more you can call as a lucid dream. It's known as a dream. Okay, dream-like situation. I know everything is dream, but still, a tiger comes, I have to run. That is the stage. And he is involved in the Loka Kalyana service, knowing very well it's a dream-like situation. So up to this stage 1 to 4 is called Vividisha Sannyasa. Vividisha Sannyasa means, Vividisha means is studying, learning. So at stage 4, Tattvajnana, out of the 3 factors, Tattvajnana is predominant. Vasanakshaya, Manonasha has happened to a degree, but mainly Tattvajnana is setting. Primary and secondary. So now, next stages is called Vidvat Sannyasa, renunciation of the knower. Now he knows Brahman. Now what is he doing in renunciation of Brahman? In renunciation of knower, he is going to Next stage is called asamasakti. Asamasakti means remaining vasanas, bhoga vasanas, bandha vasanas have gone. Bhoga vasanas become less and less. Vasana kshaya. Earlier, world is like dream. Jagat mithya. Jagat is unreal. It is becoming unreal, more and more unreal for him. Jagat is more and more unreality. Jagat mithya is setting. Is it clear? Here he started with the self-enquiry, Brahma Satya Jagat Mithya. And he discovered Brahman. Jagat Mithya, by and large, he understood. Now Jagat is becoming more and more Mithya for him, unreal. Atma has become real. Realization has happened. I am Brahman has happened. Jagat has become Mithya. Vasana Kshaya is happening. That's why it's called Asamasakti. Asamasakti means non-attachment to further. Bhoga Vasanas have gone. So he is called Brahmavid Vara. Now what is his state of silent mind? His state of mind is more like a light sleep. That means mind is so calm all the time. It is like a light sleep. Our mind is, I mean, in modern science language, you say, our active state of the mind is beta. Okay, Gnani in Asamasati stage, he'll be operating with the alpha or borderline of theta. Mind will be so calm. It's like more like a sleep-like state, a waking sleep. Now, which Dani you are speaking of? Vyutana Dani, when you are operating the world also. So then comes the next stage, Padartha Abhavani. Now so how did he go from stage 4 to stage 5? Stage 4 to stage 5 is because there is more clarity about Jagat Mithya. Jagat has become Mithya. Stage 5 to stage 6, he goes, Triputi is Mithya. So what happens? Jagat Mithya, the knower is there, known is there, knowing is there. Known is Mithya. Known means Jagat, world. That's where you start. Known is Mithya, but knower is there. I am the knower. I know Jagat is Mithya. Okay. Gradually, Triputi collapses. The knower, known, knowledge, all become Mithya. Now, no longer there is knower. Earlier, I know that Jagat is Mithya. The knower is there. The I is there. I stands as knower. Now, if you look at the logic here, the knower and known are connected through knowing. Knowing connects the knower and knower. Without knowing, there's nothing knower and known. The subject and object are connected through knowing process. Right? So now, in that, the sound and hearer of sound, subject and object, touch and feeler, taste and taster. So these are subject and object appear. They appear to be two, but in reality, they're not two. All experiences in our life are not, no naming happens. A child, when it sees the world, there's no subject-object duality. It's one seamless experience. That experience is called nameless experience because child does not name. Subject, I am the subject, all is object. Okay. So this nameless experience, because of the mind, gets split into two: subject, object, and naming. Subject, object, experience. This is orange. I am the subject. So now, orange I am seeing. In the nameless experience, initial part of the experience, there's a pure experience, nameless experience. Then mind comes into picture. Oh, this is orange. I am seeing. I am the seer. Three part split happens because of naming. So nameless experience and naming. There are two parts. But in experience, subject and object are one. Okay. So in reality, in consciousness, experience rises and falls, where subject and object are connected. Nameless experience rises and falls. Naming happens later. It's mithya. Are we clear? So the naming is a post experience. During experience, this one reality. But all experiences are mithya because they appear and disappear. What appears and disappears is not satya, unreal. Right? So what is common to all of these? Sound rises and sound falls. Knowing is there. Touch rises, touch falls. Knowing is there. Taste arises and taste falls. Knowing is there. Knowing is the common experience. Knower also appears and disappears. Knower and known appear and disappear. So what is reality? Knowing alone is the reality, and that knowing is the self. So now this understanding deepens. When this understanding deepens, Triputi collapses. There's no more Triputi. Triputi is mithya. This stage is called manonasha. Many times you have heard what is manonasha. Manonasha means mind is getting destroyed. It's not mind is not getting destroyed. The mind appears as unreal. First, Jagat appeared as mithya. Jagat mithya. In the stage 4. In stage 6, mind is mithya. That means knower is also mithya. Knower and known are mithya. So the world is called Brahma with Varenya. Now his stage is so deep silence of the mind. He appears like in deep sleep, fully calm and peaceful and tranquil. The mind is deeply silent. Working mind is functioning, but thinking mind is silent. Then we will come to Turiyaga, transcendence. Now there's no concept of a subject-object duality. I am the transcendent reality, knowing principle. Brahma with Varishta. So stage 5, Asamasakti. Stage 6, Padartha Bhavani. We go like this. Vasanakshaya or Raga Dvesha dropping happens when Jagat is, Mithyatva of Jagat is realized and Brahma Satyatva is realized. Brahma Bhava Abhyasa in the transactional world. He continues to practice Brahma Bhava Abhyasa. It's not that one day he gets Dani. So the Brahma Bhava Abhyasa, mind is still, when he interacts with the world, some voices, vasanas will rise. Brahma Bhava Abhyasa is required. Manonasha, finally, unreality of the mind, where falsehood of Triputi is realized. So please understand, even if realizations, after realization also, there will be ups and downs. It will take time to settle down. It's not that one day everything will settle down. So any questions on this topic so far? Anybody on Zoom, any questions? Purnima, Satyavati?
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
Even in that third stage, you said the thinking mind is available, is working. Working mind is still there, you said.
Working mind is there for all the stages.
Varenya.
If the working mind is not working, he will be dead.
Right.
Working mind is functioning of the body-mind complex and what is required to day-to-day functioning. That's called working mind.
But his engagement with the world will be lesser and lesser.
Lesser and lesser, yeah.
Okay.
Engagement with the world is for transaction purpose. Whatever is required, you'll do. It's not the lesser and lesser. Right? Satyavati, any questions?
Question illa Guruji. Working mind andre right brain ankobodala?
Working mind, you think, right?
Thinking
whatever is required for functioning. For example, when you are driving a car.
Ade, right brain, more predominantly right brain.
Right brain predominantly.
No thinking.
Thinking is not required for that. Right? Thinking
Autopilot mode.
Thinking mind has become silent, but thinking mind is also be active when it's required. It's not that it's gone.
Taken a back seat.
Taken a back seat. Correct. Any questions from here? Yes, Pubran. Jagrata Sushupti, all this level starts. All the levels, one level the Sushupti deepens. That's all. It's all called Jagrata Sushupti or Samadhi.
And the level 4 starts?
Level 4. Level 4. At level 3, Nididhyasa, he is practicing it now. So gradually it deepens.
So where does Sahaja Samadhi fit in here?
Sahaja Samadhi is Nani at level 7, level 6.
Oh,
level
right,
Turiyaga, transcendent, right?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
The matrix, that is 0 or 1. What is the concept of thing?
See, 0 and 1. See, the ignorance has not gone fully. If ignorance goes, it's 1. If ignorance is 0, see, the ignorance when the complete matrix is removed, so it's 1. So that stage that happens in theoretically it's 0 and 1, but practically it goes through gradations, because human mind is not what I'm saying is not suddenly it will do something unless he has done sadhana in life. So it will go through. This is actually through spiritual sadhana. So it will progressively lose its touch of or gain its sense of reality.
Dharma is that, right? So if you wake up and you realize the dream, every part of the dream becomes a dream, and the dream characteristic.
No, that also happens in stages. See, if somebody wakes up suddenly and I'm enlightened and liberated, it's very different. But what happens, gradually, progressively, vasanas and samskaras will come down and he'll wake up. Waking up point is sudden. So the example which I gave is a mango is ripening slowly, but the fall is sudden.
One stage 4, he's realizing
Jagat Mithya.
Stage 5, he's realizing Jagat more Mithya.
No, Jagat is Mithya is becoming in one stage 4, Brahma Satya, I am Brahman is realized. Jagat is Mithya, but still transactionally he'll be like a dream. Okay? Even dream also progressively becomes less and less.
That part
I'm saying the reality. No, it's not. That's not true. It is a mind doesn't settle quickly. It'll take time. Okay. He'll feel his dreams and then he'll come back to reality. Like that, it will happen. It'll take progressively. So we can take Jnana, enlightenment is 0 or 1, but then it won't help people to understand the stages involved. Okay. So I'll say enlightenment is one day you wake up. Then what happened in between waking up and 0 is gradually explained. It may happen in 4 years of some person, it may be very quick. For a person, maybe longer. But it is a ripening process. Is there. Right? So Purnima, Satyavati, any questions? Do you have any questions? Gayatri?
Prabhuji, we were thinking, where am I? Anta one thought barta ide.
Where are
what
you?
to say.
So are you in the present moment or past or future?
Not always in the present moment, Prabhuji. Sometimes
come to
past
the,
will come.
where am I? Question answer should be I'm in the present moment.
Okay.
Right? You have to come to the body.
Okay.
Right? Then body is the present moment. Gateway to the present moment.
Correct.
Then go back to the presence, which is your reality.
Only then we can come to one conclusion. Okay.
Right.
Right.
So without coming to the body in the present moment, you cannot go to the presence. Body is the gateway to presence.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So where am I? The answer should be I am here and now. And from here and now, I'll have to go to nowhere. Not here,
yes.
not
Not
now.
here, not now. Everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay.
Very beautiful. Yes.
Okay. So, yes, question.
The last stage, Brahma Varishta. So the Jnani decide to disconnect completely from the world. So there is no connection with the world. So it's still Brahma with Varishta, but no connection with the world.
See, this Brahma Vidvara, Brahma Varishta, all those things are names given by people. Okay, for Gnani, stage 4 to stage 7, all of them know they are Brahman. They are progressively, their what you call as Prarabdha Karma is manifesting in different degrees. So Gnanis themselves, in Gnana, there's no difference. Prarabdha Karma is different. So for Gnani in stage 7, maybe full Prarabdha Karma, he may be still interact with the world, but with full Gnana. Or he may have his interaction may be stopped. So we can't say Prarabdha Karma is driving their body mind complex.
Some residual products.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So let us close for the day. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mratyorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyoti Bahirjyoti Pratyak Jyoti Paratpara Jyotireva Jyoti Swayam Jyoti Atma Jyoti Shivosmeham Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shall we spend some time in silence and meditation? Gayatri, you want to keep recording on or off? Meditation. We'll be spending some time in meditation.